Look at my hair. My hairdresser is going to watch this and be very annoyed at me. And yes, I'm in the same pajamas I've been in every single day. And I don't live in the pajamas, but I put on a bathing suit and then I take off the bathing suit and I dump a pound of sand on the floor and then I take a shower and then I put back on these pajamas. I've been changing sheets and I had a bowl of cereal for dinner because there's no food here and I'm trying to, you know, not spend money. And I had my bowl of cereal right here while I was watching, what am I watching? I'm watching this. What is this called?
Herself in the basement of their home. Mike was the one who found her.
Whoever's voice sounds like that. Cold Case Files? I don't know, something. And something big happened and I kicked and the freaking bowl of Raisin Bran spilled all over. I just washed this blanket. It smells so good. I'm not washing it again. Yes, I'm up late. I took my 10-year-old to the pool today, Amos, and then I came back and went on the beach, and there were seashells out there, so I found seashells. Susie. So have y'all heard about this new TikTok trend? This is not TikTok. Very demure. Have you heard about this? Very mindful, very demure. Well, this person on TikTok started it, and so now everybody's doing it. And it tickles me to no end. I don't even know why. Because when I kicked that bowl of cereal over, I was like, very mindful, very mindful, very demure. I mean, if there's an opposite of demure, me, and mindful. Everybody thinks I'm down here living the life of luxury like Miss Hannigan at the beach. I may look like Miss Hannigan, but I ain't living any life of luxury. I'm changing sheets. I'm scrubbing refrigerators. I'm cleaning up Raisin Bran off my comforter. It is not all mahjong down here. There's no mahjong to be had. No, I'm sucking up sand in my vacuum cleaner from the Belk Tyler because they had Belky bucks. And no, I did not take a shower today, Phyllis. I went in the swimming pool. There's a rule. Well, yes, I did take a darn shower. I sure did. I just didn't wash my hair because I don't want to overly wash it. For the people over on Facebook, I don't know if you've gotten the memo, but I am now over on YouTube. And YouTube is really amazing. I don't even know why. It just feels like it's less likely that I'm going to be banned over there. Just in case you're watching the Democratic Convention, you're going to watch me later? What? You can watch all you need to of that tomorrow morning on the darn Today Show. Just finish it up. I haven't watched any of that stuff. I don't know what good could come of it for me. Really nothing. Yeah. Oh, I have all these. The thing about YouTube, and evidently you can do this on the Facebook, is you can have people that moderate your comments. What's the link there? That link is to the YouTube. It's been outstanding. Hey, from Wyoming. My son Amos today was talking about the Tetons. How about that? And I said, Amos, where are the Tetons? He said, in Wyoming. You should do TikTok. Do I look like I'm going to do TikTok? No, I ain't doing any TikTok. No sirree, Bobby. Hey, Georgianne, thank you. I love this YouTube thing. There are these things called supers, and people just, give you money. And you don't even have to, like, dance. Oh, God. Party's over.
Mommy, I need to take a shower. I have tangles.
You have tangles?
Yeah.
Okay, well, going in there. Hey, come here a minute. How many sleeps?
6.
6 to what?
3.
Yeah, let's see. Today's Wednesday, so we have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 3 sleeps. Till we go where?
Back to Eaton.
And then you know how many sleeps we have to Edenton?
6.
7 sleeps till you start school.
7. 8.
Yeah. Can you turn the shower on all by yourself?
No, you turn it on. I'm not doing it.
Oh, you better fix my board.
I just fixed your board.
You fixed my board? Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right. Take off your clothes and I'll get you some clean jammies. Not doing it. You're tired of the whole demure thing? So we've had a little bit of excitement in my neck of the woods. Evidently we have mold at Amos's school. So open house was supposed to be tomorrow night, and now it's not. And we were supposed to start school on Monday. So now open house is on Tuesday night, and we start school on Wednesday. I realize this is upsetting to some people, but I'm being very mindful. It's awesome. It's like a freebie. You've just gotten a few extra days. It's like the best thing ever. So my middle two went back to Edenton today, and of course I've ordered them groceries, and now somebody's got to take my daughter to get her permit. And she's like, when are you coming back? I'm like, you know what? Amos and I decided we wanted to stay here. So we're doing a lot of deep cleaning for the end of the summer, and we're having a great time. The two of us are practicing what it's going to be like when his brother and sister go to school. Mm-hmm. Do you need me to help? Wait, what is that?
That's a happy head.
Okay, here. Okay, come get in.
It's fun. I bet
All right.
it's not hot.
It's not hot.
Oh.
You remember, it's showing. Will they have to go longer in the school year? I have no idea. I didn't ask that. These are things that I'm just, my husband listen, I'm making this thing clean, deep clean, right, atomic clean. You know, school is closed because of COVID. Really? I don't think that would happen in North Carolina. I don't think anybody's testing for COVID. You'd be in Edenton spending time with them. Oh, that's because you're perfect. Well, I'm going to tell you something, Rosemarie. One, I have 4 children. And I have a husband. My middle 2 wanted to go back home. They go off to school in about a week and a half. And I have been with them all summer. I mean, every day, all summer, I've been with the 2 of them. And my husband really hadn't gotten to spend time with them. And they, this weekend, I said, do y'all want to be in Eaton or do y'all want to be here? And they were like, we want to go to Hatteras and go windsurfing. Well, Amos does not windsurf and Adrian does not windsurf. And so Amos and I are going to stay here and we're going to spend time with my husband's sister who's coming, and she's great with her husband. And we're going to spend a little time with my parents. And we're just going to, you know, do the deal. That's what we do. We rotate. But yes, we'll be back probably on Saturday, I guess. Saturday. My parents wanted me to come over Saturday night. So we'll see. Saturday or Sunday morning. And then I'll be with them Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yep. So there you have it. It's very, very mindful. You know, I have a problem. There is something, I just changed my sheets, but it's like I can't, there's sand in my sheets. And it feels like there is, when I sit on it, it feels like fiberglass is in my tush. Is that strange? And demure. Yes, I'm demure too. When does school start? Well, now it starts on Wednesday. You don't have to explain yourself. We've been with all your children all summer. There's only one of you. Bed bugs. Well, that's positive. Bed bugs? I don't think it's bed bugs. It's like sand shards on my fanny. Try some wet wipes. I've taken a shower. Current COVID strain is bad. Oh, great. That's all I need. Yeah, I'm very demure, but the sand on my tush. Maybe it's your pajamas. Really? I don't think it is. Sand mites. Well, that sounds demure. I got the sand mites. You know, they're like fleas, but they're mites. They burrow under your skin. No, those are called the red bugs. Yeah, red bugs. Red bugs get under your skin. No, what you talking about, honey, is the scabies. The scabies. The scabies get under your skin and make little red pock marks on your stomach. You get those from being in a hot tub. I have had scabies. Very demure to talk about that. I've also had crabs. I have not had that. What kind of sheets did you get? I didn't get any sheets. These are my sheets. I've had these sheets for 100 years. I've had these sheets so long, in fact, that they don't even make these sheets anymore. Southern Tide sheets. What else have I had? Ringworm. I mean, you name it, we've had it. Well, now y'all are really going dark, Kyla. I don't think I'm getting any something like that. I'm just sitting over here minding my own business. I'm not going to get any STD. I don't think. Chiggers. I've had chiggers. Lice. We had lice during COVID. Did you wash the mattress cover? I washed the whole darn thing. During COVID, we had lice because we had been on a ski trip and I decided we were going to rent helmets. Never, ever, ever, ever rent a helmet. They were bad and they were super lice. Lice will take over your life. You will sit around and you comb and comb and comb and comb some more. And then you have to wash everything constantly. But later I found out if you have lice, they need a person to live on. So they can only live for like 48 hours. If you stay on the demure and mindful crap, that might be my jumping off point. Oh, you're so demure, Susan. Fifth disease. Yeah, I've had that too. And when I say we had lice, we didn't have any egg. We had, wait, did you just say Stevie Wonder was on the convention? Stevie Wonder? Okay, I really like Stevie Wonder. We had full on bugs. It was bad, 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 bad bugs. Lice and pink eye. Fiberglass is used in mattresses? Are you kidding me? Seriously? You think there's fiberglass coming out of the mattress? What? Let me look. There. I don't think so. I've washed. Hold on, let me look. No, I don't think so. Maybe it is my pajama pants. How did you get rid of lice? Well, I discovered that Vamoose is our friend. Yeah. Oh no, Coco's been in the hospital. Vamoose is my friend. And we did a lot of combing and vamoosing. And anything it would be like, leave in for 30 minutes. I'd be like, you're going to leave that crap in there for 12 hours. And then wrapped our heads up with Food Lion bags and tied them in a knot and slept in the stuff. And the next day you'd take the thing off and there'd be like a bug in there. It was terrible. It's true, fiberglass. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do about it. It's not as bad since I washed this. Now everyone's sitting around very demure. Do you think sand got on the mattress, vacuumed the mattress? I'm not vacuuming the mattress because I've made up the bed. Oprah. Last night I did a video, I don't know if you saw it, with the hackers. And I had the hackers were asking me things. And I said, yeah, I mean, I was on Oprah. She came on. You can use dog shampoo. What? Why would I use dog shampoo? Clean clothes. I have clean clothes. I've washed these clothes. Sand fleas. No, it doesn't feel like that. Menopause. Well, this is really getting great. What else do we have? So yes, school is late now, and that's exciting. Did the hacker figure out you were on to him? Yeah, he did. Well, no, he didn't until I told him that the FBI was there. And then he called me old lady, and so I had to call him limp, you know what. But I didn't get any emails from hackers today. Well, I know I got one already. Yeah. These hackers, I mean, I just hate it for people. I do not want people to get bamboozled like I did. It was really Wayfair sells Southern Tide. Oh, that's good. It is used in mattress covers, and you can get them. Oh, y'all are freaking me out. Did you go to Dr. Godwin as a child? You nice teeth. I got nice teeth. I went to my uncle. He was a dentist. No, I hadn't been sitting in anything. It's demure to talk about having an itchy fanny. Now everyone's quoting. I think it's sand. I think there is sand embedded in my skin. Because it was very windy the other day. So it feels like fiberglass in my bottom. Did you have bed bugs too? Well, one time we thought we had bed bugs, but I never was sure. But I had a lot of bites. Bed bugs are worse than lice. Bed bugs can exist without you. Lice at least need a host. Chlorine in the hot tub. Do you use bleach? Oh, I love some bleach. Heck yeah, I use bleach. I'm like a bleach family. I bleached these sheets right here with these blue fish on them. Bleach helps wear down cotton and make it soft. Now, eventually, I guess it would, wear it out. But I bleach this mess. I like bleach. Very demure. My bleach. I'm mindful. Have you changed lotion? Yeah, I ain't gonna have any bed bugs. This is like subscriber topic. Let's see, tomorrow morning we're gonna have some coffee chat at about 10 a.m. And then Amos and I are having a beach day. Upgraded membership. Yay to Big Tanda. Big Tanda is my husband. And my husband is home with two of the children. And they continue to text me questions like, are you coming home tonight? Have you ordered groceries? What size is the gallon bag that you sent? How are you going to keep busy? Is that a real question? How am I going to keep busy? If you said to me right now, Kim Jong-un has ordered you to be on house arrest for 3 years, I would be like, that's not a problem for me. Yeah. Well, most people don't know this, but I actually work. I do. Yeah, I'm a vlogger. I make videos and I plan them out and I schedule content and I do work. So I do speaking events and I also do campaigns. I have a campaign with MedIQ on Alzheimer's coming up and I'm doing one with HCM. And then I'm writing a book, so I've got some editing to do. I have not made any baby books in like 10 years. It's too hot? Okay. You want to wash your hair?
It's too hot.
Okay, let's cool it off.
It's too hot.
You want to wash your hair with shampoo?
No.
Okay. Is that good? All right.
That's warm enough.
That's better? Okay. Yeah. I mean, how many followers does a vlogger have to do in order to do a campaign? I don't know. I don't know. How many? Yeah, I think different people do different things. Sometimes we do trips, travel trips. And yeah, I have never, ever, ever felt like I wasn't busy. Does Amos wash his hair himself? No. If I didn't have this 10-year-old in here with special needs and I was just going to be home with my husband and no kids and I didn't work, then I would tell you, you're probably right. I would probably be thinking, what the hell am I going to do? But fortunately, I'm loaded up with busyness. I spent some time today on the beach and I was looking for shells and there were these two little boys out there. Oh, thank you, Karen. And the one of them, he kept talking to me and he said, oh, they were fishing. And I said, oh, are you going to eat that fish? And he was like, no, we're more of a catch and release family, but we eat fish sticks. And I said, how old are you? And he was like, I'm 10. And I was like, holy cow, he's 10. Like, we were on the beach. We were on the beach having the most regular conversation. I was looking for shells. He would have a shell. He'd come over and show it to me. He was playing with the dog. And it was, I have no idea what it is like to have a typically developing 10-year-old. And I have had 3, but it has been a long time since I've had one. And it, I was blown away. So if Amos is on the beach with me, which he was, and then he got tired of being out there because there were biting flies. I mean, I have to watch him. Like, now he won't hop in the ocean, but he'll wander off. I mean, he's kind of like Honorous, or he might pick up somebody's bait or their fishing pole, or walk by and like kick some sand, or whatever. I just I think anybody that has sort of a child, that it's more like toddlerhood. Those moments are hard. I have a 6-year-old Down syndrome. Yeah, you get it, Monica. Like, your 6-year-old's not like a typical 6-year-old. And I just had this taste for like a second. I was like, what would my life be like? Like, if I was sitting here with that 10-year-old, I would probably be like, oh my gosh, I'm sending him back home with daddy too. It's just a different life. And so I think sometimes when I'm like, you know what, I'm going to stay at the beach for a few days, or I'm going to, when I'm traveling for work, I'm going to stay a day longer. Self-care, not that I look like the image of self-care, but I have learned that you need to take time where you can find it. And this week, having a few extra days of not having to go back to school and open house, I am taking advantage of it. And now if Amos was ready to go home and everybody was ready but me, I would go back. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to take advantage of it. And I'm going to wash all the beds, and I'm going to clean out the refrigerators, and I'm going to lay around at night, and I'm going to eat Raisin Bran in my bed for dinner, and take Amos to the pool and not have to be anywhere at any time. And you would think like, oh, that's what summer's like. But I've had 3 teenagers, and you can be, every day I have driven back and forth to work and internships. So like today was the first day I didn't have to pick up somebody. So Amos and I just went to the pool and came back. Anyway, and I don't apologize for that and avoid book edits. Now this could be true. I was about to do my book edits, and then I was like, why would I do the book edits today? It's too pretty. Maybe I'll do them tomorrow. Yeah, and this week we'll get back to school. We'll be packing. My middle 2 are going off to school on Saturday. There's a lot happening. My oldest son is in college at NC State, and I guess he's rushing. And this fraternity thing sort of freaks me out. So I am trying to be mindful of not having a freak out over that. You have a pretty privileged life. Well, I know, Jan, that you believe I do, and you do remind me of it quite often. Yes. But I would say anybody that's sitting on Facebook at 11:30 at night is probably privileged because you don't live in North Korea. Is my theory. But sure, I'm privileged. Yes, I was raised and had people that fed me and took care of me and offered me a great education with no student loans. Yeah, I was given a lot. And you know what it makes me think? To whom much is given, much is expected. And so try to do, I try to leave my mark on the world. Um, and I've tried to take advantage of my education and work in a way so that I can care for my own children and hopefully teach them to work and support themselves too, you know? Um, yeah, yeah. Mm. In Australia, 1:30 on Thursday. Oh, that's kind of neat. Yes, I know about Life 360. Um, I know about Life 360, but I don't have it. Anyway, I do feel pretty strongly that if you're living in this country, and you know, we're healthy. You know, I think my dad says your health is your wealth, and having a brother that died of cancer at 19, you know, all the money in the world can't save you, you know? And so you really do have a perspective on we're healthy, you know? Um, we're healthy, and it's great. And I'm appreciative that I have this bizarre career. I mean, this is not what I had planned for myself. You know, I figured probably when I had my three children that I would be, I don't know, teaching a class at the, I loved teaching at NC State. Like maybe I'd be teaching a couple classes or I don't know. I don't know what I'd be doing. I didn't think that far in advance. Um, I just, I didn't think about it. But I'm thankful that I'm doing this now. I think it's important to be transparent. My daughter and I were talking about that the other day. I said, you know, when we were up at taking my son to college, a lot of people came up and spoke. And I said, you know, all those people came up and spoke and wanted to talk because I am honest, right? In most everything about my life, I'm honest. And that's what people like and connect with. And it's real easy to be demure and to have everything, you know, appear perfect and be coiffed and cleaned and, you know, everything's just la-di-da-di-da-di-da-da. But nobody likes that. I mean, who wants to read the book of perfection? Nobody. You know, you want Danielle Steele, you want Zoya, you want Little House on the Prairie, you want struggle, you know, because that's what makes life interesting, I think. I mean, what do I know? Nothing. Um, so anyway, I have a subscriber membership group on YouTube and Facebook. I do coffee chats with them in the morning on both platforms at the same time. I am trying to encourage people to go over to the YT because I think it's better in the long run for me, even though I actually have no idea. Um, so anyway, so coffee chat tomorrow morning. Ooh, and we're doing a lot. We're getting ready to start a new crime series. I don't even know what that means. Yes, Facebook is back, Jan. Yep, Facebook. Well, you're on Facebook right now. You're trying to resubscribe. Well, do over at go over to the YouTube and become a member. It's $5 a month, or $10 for Big Tanda, or $25 a month. And I don't really know what you get for the $25, but if I win the lottery, I'm pretty sure I'm going to give you a cut up. Yay, Deanna. Um, yeah, I like YouTube. I think it's kind of cool. I really don't understand it. But Ann Dale, my friend, she's a YouTuber. She's going to give me a, a tutorial. Yeah. Are you going to have Seaton on anytime soon? Yes, Seaton was on the subscriber video this morning. So she is coming on. We're going to do a little subscriber chitty chat with Seaton. And I might have her on the big page at some point. But yeah. All right. I got to go get Amos out of the shower and to bed. We're trying to get on our good schedule, a back to school schedule. It's 11:30. We're being mindful.